Art is not performed just on the artist side. It's not done just on the technical side, but it's that collaboration and that internal zen that happens between the two departments that really creates live entertainment. Jack Miller approached me and said, what would it take to get Cirque du Soleil down to North Carolina? And my response was, done. We can make that happen. So the next step became the Circus Project. The Circus Project was really the opportunity to see what commitment level we had at School of the Arts. The interest from the students, both the technical and the artistic side. And with a great team behind me, we're ready to open those doors and let those students come in and see what kind of ideas they can bring to the table for Cirque.
Guys, welcome to Vegas. Welcome to the Beatles Love Theater.
At Cirque du Soleil, we're proud to have UNCSA come in and work with us. When they come in and they work with us on a daily basis, doing this level of theater, 10 shows a week, it's very eye-opening to them how repetitive some things are, how many people are working on the show. And although they might feel that their skills are very large already, there's always something to learn.
We just saw Beatles Love last night, and that was incredible. And like seeing the resources they have to do all the aerial stuff, and I thought it was interesting too how you can like see the different like layerings of like the costumes that they have.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And just to see the different characters and that each character is somebody completely different.
Yeah,
it's not
so
an ensemble. Everyone is a different character. And it's a lot like your piece.
Yeah.
Your piece had several different, each person was a different character with a different personality, with a different nose, correct?
Actually, it was quite seamless as far as going from the type of shows and being as involved as we were at school to here. It's a much larger scale. But everybody here was, welcoming. You're always learning. You're always doing things. It's at such a nice, quick pace because I really feel like school prepared me to work with multiple different types of people and, all kinds of to expect different things almost constantly. That really actually helped a lot coming to such a huge organization and show.
A large part of the piece was the idea of individuality. It was largely collaborative, both on the design and artistics and performing side of it, but also within the rehearsal space with the actors and the choreographer and director. It's fun. It was really fun watching Love last night too, and seeing the heart and pulse of a show kind of developed into a huge, grandiose spectacle.
Right. So Lindsay, you can see why your piece touched me because it was a piece that was up for many different types of interpretation. There was a loose storyline and it had characters of different personalities, and it's much like Cirque shows where the story isn't right there laid out for you. It's all subject for interpretation, which is what art is all about. Right. And so we're not spoon feeding you here at this show. And that's what caught my eye and my heart when I saw your piece and where we went with your piece, and that you weren't telling the audience exactly what to feel. Is that the direction that you had hoped people would take away from your piece?
Yeah, I think absolutely. I mean, I'm largely inspired by symbolist theater and theater of the absurd.
Certainly.
I think, so it has a level of specificity that it's easy for them to make it specific in their own mind, but one audience member's perspective of a performance next to another can be entirely different.
It was really abstract, but it had so much heart. Everybody walked away feeling something from that piece. I'm very fortunate to have been working with you guys on that. This was a great year. I congratulate you guys on the work and the passion behind it, and just keep taking that passion and move forward.
At Cirque du Soleil, we're a creative laboratory. We believe everything that we do, even our shows that are currently in productions, we're still a creative laboratory, looking to extend the limits of the possible, to invoke, provoke, and evoke the emotions and the senses of people and our audiences around the world. I see that similarity in School of the Arts with the amount of productions that they produce each year, really pushing their students to achieve that next level. We do that here each and every day. And how that's prepared those students is they understand the level of professionalism and the level of expectation coming to work for a company like Cirque du Soleil.
You're each so incredibly talented, and I can't wait to hear where you guys are going next. And please stay in touch and come back to Vegas and come and visit us. Promise? All right, great. Thank you, and best of luck.
4 different levels that artists and scenery come from.
Yeah.
Right? Down here, stage level, there's one more level, and then there's one more level above that.
If it was really dead quiet in here, you would hear water. There's a river underneath here.
Just like
And
the Paris
there's a
Opera
river.
House.
There's a river underneath the Las Vegas Strip.
Primary and secondary brakes on all the lifts. Again, safety, safety, safety. If one brake fails, we want to have a backup for all of them. It takes a lot of drive to be a designer. It takes a lot of talent. It also takes a lot of luck.